Love League One Volleyball.
Thursday, League One volleyball doubleheader on tap. Later on, it's Austin against Salt Lake. Right now, Houston against Omaha in a rematch of the Love Classic semifinals on Saturday. It's the opening match of our doubleheader. And hi everybody, along with U.S. Olympian Nicole Branna, I'm Rich Burke. Houston won the Love Classic, which ended on Sunday. They played 5 matches in the last 7 days, including this one. They rested their starters last night. What about tonight?
Tonight they're back and excited to watch them play, and I don't blame the rest. It's been a long weekend and a big victory for Houston, and they have definitely been playing on fire. So let's see what they bring tonight.
And one of those who rested was Jordan Thompson, the best opposite on the planet. We get to watch her play tonight.
Well, she is the real deal, the MVP of the Classic. And why? Because she can do it all. She hits at such a high point, elevates, gets on top of the ball, and very hard to stop. Tonight, Omaha's going to need to find a way to slow her down if they want a chance for victory.
Good luck. And meanwhile, Omaha has their own Jordan, 4-time U.S. Olympian, 4-time medalist.
Also known as the Governor, Jordan Larson does it all around the court, passing, digging, crushing the ball every single time. Not only that, she is a leader out here for the sport and a mentor for this team. She is such a joy to watch, an elite athlete and one of the best in the world.
Isn't she ever? 38 years old now. Let's have a look at our Adidas scouting report.
Omaha, they need to get Houston out of system. What does that mean, you ask? Well, they've got to bring some heat from the service line, serve tough, so that Houston can't run their offense and set whoever they want, cause a little disruption. And Houston, since we know they rested their starters that they usually have last night, they need to fight through this game if they're a little bit tired and do all that they can here to get a victory.
And there she is, Micah Hancock, one of the best, if not the best, servers in the world. Watch her do her thing. Boom, right off the bat. Gabby Blossom going outside to Larson. Kept alive somehow by Larson and punched over, but that was too many hits. And Houston gets the first point. And here's their starting lineup. And Jordan Thompson, Jess Mruzik, Micah Hancock, and Maddie Kingdon-Rishel all back in the starting lineup. Micah will go back to work. Earlier this year, she served 4 out of the first 5 points of a game were aces. Obvious the overdig. Larson unable to put it down. Off speed by Kingdon-Rishel, finding the open floor. So creative. Maddie Kingdon-Rishel, former Arizona Wildcat. There's the Omaha starting lineup. Adriana Fitzmaurice in at opposite as Lauren Stivrins now playing in the middle, her more customary position. She had been playing opposite, but Candelaria Herrera is out with an injury. Blossom on the slide, and that was Emily Thader who went wide. And so Micah Hancock will continue her reign of terror from the back line.
It certainly is. Her serve is so powerful. It's one thing you really want to try to get her off the line because she can go on a run.
Wong-orantes, Winters, and Larson in serve receive. You got 2 of the best serve receivers anywhere in Wong-orantes and Winters. Brother Larson, and there it is, Emily Thader putting it down, getting one back for Love Omaha, and getting Hancock off the service line.
And as you mentioned, with that serve and having Larson and Wong-orantes there, Winters is going to target it, but she nailed that pass perfectly and able to run the slide.
This pass on the money. Fitzmaurice off the soft block. Hancock was there. Bump set by Alvis. Big swing from the right side by Thompson. And she has her first of what might be a lot of kills tonight.
I think you're right. And she hits at such a high point over the block. Hard to stop. Omaha's going to need to figure out a way to slow her down.
I really went out on a limb there, didn't I? Omaha out of system. Larson trying to better the ball. Bottom dropped out of it and got the job done. Got the touch at the net. This is Jordan Larson, Hooper, Nebraska native, most decorated U.S. indoor volleyball Olympian ever. 4 Olympics, 4 medals. And she will serve it away, including Olympic gold in Tokyo in 2021. Jess Mruzik off speed over the top of the block.
Good decision there by Mruzik. I talked to her yesterday before the match and asked her how the adjustments going to the pro level. She was such a big star in college.
Massimo Barbolini, the Houston head coach, he has been quite entertaining in his interactions with his players on our telecast this year. Good pass by wong-orantes. Fitzmaurice off the soft block. Thompson was there. Here comes Mruzik. Block right back to Maddie Kingdon-Richel. Thompson right down into the net. Oh no, it trickled over the net. She was able to funnel it over the tape.
It did. Emily Thader, the middle blocker for Omaha, trying to make that move over, but didn't quite get hands over to seal the net, which enabled that ball to roll right down the front of them.
Amber Igidi serves. Nice job at the service line last night. Thader got dug by Kingdon-Richel. Mruzik, one-hand dig by Larson. And over the net was Omaha. And so it's 7-2 Houston.
And right now Omaha back row setter, so they cannot get up and joust the ball across the plane of the net. So that was the call for a back row attack.
Again, Larson, wong-orantes, and receive. That time it was Larson. Good pass. Blossom, back set. Fitzmaurice down the line. Wrist away, got the job done. Adriana Fitzmaurice, three-time national champ at Stanford.
Very decorated player for Stanford as well, doing a nice job at the opposite. Love that line attack.
And perhaps a future orthopedic surgeon. After her volleyball career is over, she plans to go to medical school. Overpass, and Fitzmaurice puts it down. Good little surgery right there on a rare overpass from Maddie Kingdon-Richel.
Well, and that's the out of system I mentioned at the top of the show, is serving tough right here. Houston not able to run their system, causing chaos and creating opportunities for Omaha to get some points.
Love Omaha trying to fight their way back in this first set. They were down 7-2. There's a typical Maddie Kingdon-Richel pass. Big swing by Larson, or rather by Thompson, dug by Larson back over the net. Another swing by JT, and this time she's terminal.
Well, you don't want to give her two opportunities, that's for sure. They got the first dig, but it wasn't a clean one. Free ball coming back over for Houston to take care of business, and Richel right there, such a good ball control player, sets that up perfectly.
Isn't she, Maddie Kingdon-Richel? Second in the league in digs. And there's Jaali Winters, former Creighton Blue Jay, the best ever out of that school, who gets the job done, and Houston has an 8-5 lead here in the first set. And now Laura Dykema comes in along with Kimberly Drevniak, the double sub for Omaha. Mruzik, dug by Larson, but not quite. Omaha's head coach is Susie Fritz, all-time winningest coach in Kansas State history. Coach K-State 2001 to 23. As a player, she was a setter at Barton County Community College in Kansas, Louisiana Monroe, and Florida Atlantic.
Nice play for Bauer at the net, alert and ready for that overpass. And that's what I like to see. Yesterday we saw a couple easy touches in their match against Austin, giving the other team a chance, but I love this aggressive just throw right down.
Hancock. Dialed up Bauer. Drevniak, first swing of the match, hard angle attack. Gets the job done, Kimberly Drevniak.
Powerful left-handed hitter in that block with Bauer in the middle, number 8 for Houston. She's gonna need to drop that hand a little bit inside if she wants to try to cut this angle off. What a swing by Drevniak.
Oh, we have a challenge issued. Was that ball in? It looks like it was. Ball compressed down upon the line. And the point stays with Omaha. And now Jaali Winters will serve. Played at Creighton 2015 to 2019. And Alvis, that pass right atop the net. And not even Micah Hancock could do anything with that. And it's 10-7, Houston. Hancock going outside to Kingdom Rishel over the top. Dykema was there. Bumps at wong-orantes. Swing by Winters. She got dug by Mruzik. Hancock back to Kingdom Rishel. Dug by wong-orantes, but again, not quite. Maddie Kingdom Rishel, terminal from the left side.
Well, Maddie Kingdon Rishel coming in that set a little bit more inside, I think, than she was expecting, but beautiful footwork to get there so she can hit it at a high point still.
And now Christina Bauer, the 2024 Olympian for France, will serve for Houston. She had 3 aces in yesterday's match. One of the best servers in the league. Drevniak off the soft block. Quick to Igidi, punched back over by Drevniak. Here comes Thompson, off speed. Drevniak read it well. That's Larson. Lots of options for Hancock. Back set. JT rejected. Lauren Stivrins with a block.
And that's one thing I think for Omaha right now. They are alert right now that although Jordan Thompson is not in the front row, she is still just as powerful and deadly from the back row. So they're kind of leaning that way a little bit to make sure to get 2 up on her attacks.
Didn't work out for JT that time, but wow, have we seen some great back row attackers last couple of days. We'll see Maddie Skinner later in second match of this doubleheader. And there's Thompson out of the back row, and this time she puts it down.
And that's why she's elite. She's not going to let you block her twice.
12-8, Houston leading Omaha. Set 1 of match 1 of our doubleheader from Austin. League One Volleyball is presented by Adidas and by the Love Finals, where the first League One Volleyball champion will be crowned. Join us April 10th, 11th, and 13th in Louisville. Tickets are now on sale. Go to LOVB Finals, that's LOVBfinals.com, for more details. Oh, that is going to be a blast, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Years from now, we will look back upon that as historic. The first ever champion.
It certainly is, and that is what the head coach of Houston told us, Massimo Barbellini, about resting the players last night. He said, look, we took care of business at the Classic. We won. We had a lower seed. We came in, but you can still win, and they played at a high level. And it's the long game for Houston, as they want to be winning the championship. So do we need to take a night off and rest the starters that we usually have? Sure, we can do that. And he relied on his players from the bench to come up and step up, and he said he was very happy with how they played last night.
Yes, he was. Now, Houston had a big win that gave them an opportunity. A win in Omaha gave them an opportunity to be in the top 2 seeds at the Love Classic, but then Omaha won at Salt Lake, securing the 2nd seed. So, yes, they can win 3 matches in 3 days in the Love Finals, but they would much prefer to finish in that top 2 in the regular season. There's a block for Emily Thader. They'd much prefer to finish in the top 2, meaning they would just have to win 2 matches in the Love Finals to take it all.
Absolutely. And here, Thader, good footwork. Look at the little movement, and then those hands pressing over the net. Good adjustment from before when it went down the front, sealing the net so it can't get by.
Lost in the shuffle was a good dig by Alvis. There's Igidi, and just punched over by Rishel. Dykema back set, back row attack. Drevniak off the hands and down. Kimberly Drevniak, the 11th year pro from Balve, Germany. 2-time MVP of the German Cup, once MVP of the German Super Cup. The Cup is their in-season tournament. The Super Cup is the match between the champion of the in-season tournament and the regular season. Another block.
Omaha's putting up a solid block on that outside pin against Maddie Kingdon-Rischel, and they are shutting it down, slowing them down, getting some points on the board.
Houston led by as many as 5. They now lead by 1, and Massimo Barbolini takes a timeout. Well, again, this is their 5th match in the last 7 days, starting last Friday when they made their run through the Love Classic and won the first ever league trophy, the in-season tournament. And so yesterday they rested a lot of starters. They lost in 4. It was 26-24 in the 4th. They very nearly sent that to a 5th set. And so some of the players are a little more rested. Still, though, a lot of fatigue, I think, setting in. How does Houston counteract that tonight?
Well, by playing efficiently. I mean, serving tough from the line, trying to score back there, get some points. And their offense, they run a very clean offense. Micah Hancock, one of the best setters in the world. Getting to see her live tonight.
Now Drevniak serve. Pass from Alvis on the money. Right back to Ajiti from Thader. Bump set. And the swing by Larson, dug by Alvis. Hancock sending it outside. Kingdon-Rischel over the top. Read well by Dykema. There's the set by Drevniak. The swing by Larson. Maybe out of that violation against Houston. And suddenly we're even at 12.
Jordan Thompson waved her hand on that one. Yep, I touched the net. A little bit too much press on the block, hitting the top of the tape.
So she admitted to it like a basketball player who commits a foul, raising her hand, yeah.
Omaha on a 4-0 run right now.
Wong-orantes with a bump set. Hancock able to dig Drevniak. Thompson. Drevniak, another dig. Wong-orantes with a bump set, pushed over by Larson. Mruzik calling for the set. JT calling for the swing and the kill.
Just when you think she might go in for the soft shot, no, another hammer, and this one not angle, but comes in aggressively and attacks the line. I mean, right in between Larson and Thader right there. You can see Thader coming down a little frustrated, like, oh, she got another one.
Yeah, she can bring that hammer, can't she? Jordan Thompson. Jordan Larson off speed, dug by Mruzik. Here comes JT again. Oh, Drevniak read that well, but not quite able to keep it in play. Jordan Thompson, quite creative, along with her powerful ability.
Very good variety, and I mean, this is why she's one of the best opposites in the world. We've seen almost everywhere in the court so far already in this set. She's attacked.
Drevniak, back row attack. Off the set from Dykema.
Head coach of Omaha, Susie Fritz, said she's been so thrilled with her improvement this year, just improving the defense and this back row attack, getting up high, swinging aggressively.
Yeah, from November to now, said she's probably made the biggest jump on the team. Service error. 15-13 Houston. Ajiti will serve for Love Houston. Second-year pro from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, University of Hawaii. One of their best ever. Drevniak out of the back row again.
Well, Winters is handling the service pressure right now. We knew coming into this game, when you've got Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-orantes, they're passing. They're not gonna serve at them. They're two of the top passers in this league. So Winters is handling that pressure just fine so far.
Yeah, really expect her to get about 60% of those serves directed toward her. Hancock going outside to Mruzik, and that's kept alive by Alvis, and it's a kill for Winters. And just like that, back even at 15. Houston's led by as many as 5.
That set a little tight for Mruzik, gets it up just over the net, enough for Winters to go down. Look at that celebration, she's thrilled.
Emily Thader's serve right across the top of the tape. Good pass by Alvis. Mruzik goes back to that good pass, and it all happened quickly, and so they couldn't consolidate the block on Mruzik. A lot of credit to Key Alvis right there.
Yeah, perfect pass on that one. Fast tempo out to Mruzik, and she just hammers it right in between Omaha's block. Not able to close it, so had a little seam there for Mruzik to attack.
Jordan Thompson will serve. By the way, Key Alvis, the libero for Houston, has 17.3 million followers on Instagram. Jordan Thompson with the ace. 17.3 million, that's more even than you, Nicole.
I mean, can you imagine? No.
Richburg, along with U.S. Olympian Nicole Branna, beach Olympian in 2008. U.S. national team member indoor, 0-3. And Lauren Stivrins going high hands. And finding high hands.
And doing a nice job in the middle. Stivrins kind of going back and forth from opposite to middle blocker, but again, with some people needing rest or some injuries kind of causing a little trouble, she's back in the middle blocking position tonight to help out her team.
Jordan Thompson out. Kaisa Olanko into set. Grace Froling in at opposite. The dub sub for Houston. And a kill for Houston. And Jess Mruzik. There's Key Alvis. She of the 17.3 million followers on Insta. Are you one of them? People flocking to add her right now. There's a service error for Mruzik.
Well, you can see Winters is on the left side there, and Mruzik missed that one right in front of her, so they're definitely trying to target Winters on that serve.
Now let's see who Jaali Winters herself will target. You've got Mruzik, Alvis, and Kingdon Rischel in serve receive, and looked like she was going for Alvis, but it went long. Service error for Winters, and it's 19-17 Houston. And Christina Bauer will serve. Yesterday, 3 service aces. She's third in the league. 0.46 service aces per set. Dykema going to Larson. Igidi there on the block, along with Froling. Here comes Drevniak off the soft block of Igidi. Olanko outside to Rischel. Off that block of Stivrins, covered up by Mruzik. Lunging effort, and it's Houston that gets it done, and they have a 20-17 lead.
Smart shot by Igidi here. A lot of heat coming back and forth from the pins, but she goes up. Look at that arm cocked back. Looks like she's going to slam it. Just enough off of it to cause trouble here for Omaha.
She had cocked the gun right there and then went with a pop gun.
That's right.
And timeout taken by Omaha. 2017 Houston. Earlier they had a 5-point lead and they let it get away. And now back in front by 3. Love Houston had won 5 straight overall, including 3 in the Love Classic before their skeleton crew, many starters out yesterday, ended up losing in 4 here on this floor to host Austin. Second match of our doubleheader tonight will be Austin against Salt Lake.
1, 2, 3.
Omaha has not led yet in this set. Houston kind of handling things here. What we saw yesterday, Houston against Austin, is Houston can go on some pretty big runs, 3-4 points at a time.
A couple of them happened yesterday with Bauer at the service line. Dykema with a quick to Stivrins. Kingdon Rischel. Larson was there. Back row attack by Winters. Dug by Mruzik. Bumps head Froling. Swing, Maddie Kingdon Rischel down into the tape. Did not get over the net.
Going for that angle, a little too sharp on that one for Kingdon Rischel there. But a beautiful dig by Mruzik in the back row, kind of flying into the seam and throwing her arm out. It was perfect.
Can do a lot of things well, Jess Mruzik. Targeted her in serve receive there, but the serve from Stivrins went long. So Houston back up by 3. Not the optimal time. That's a time you definitely want to get that serve in play. And speaking of serving, here comes Micah Hancock.
Look out.
And Larson getting her off the service line, getting a big kill for Omaha, getting back within 2.
That was huge. That one a little bit tight to the net on the set, but Larson's doing a nice job getting her feet there, swinging high, keeping that power on top.
She's incredible, isn't she? 38 years old, entered college in 2005 at Nebraska. Jordan Thompson, the other Jordan. 22-19 Houston.
I mean, Jordan Thompson gets so high. She elevates up. She is hitting over the block. That one a little bit down into the blocker's hands, but those hands are up to the ceiling, so that created that touch off the block for a kill.
Larson and Thompson, the two-time Olympic teammates. Drevniak out of the back row. Did she get the hands? She did. 22-20.
A challenge here coming in for head coach Barbellini.
Massimo Barbellini signaling for a challenge for Love Houston, and so they'll take a look and see whether or not there was a touch on the ball driven by Drevniak.
Gotta look for those fingers wiggling, and it doesn't look like it did.
Yeah. Amber Igidi's left hand, left pinky. I didn't see a lot of movement, or any movement. So the challenge successful. 23-19 instead of 22-20. And now, Houston 2 points away from taking this first set. They're playing a back-to-back. Omaha is rested. Dykema back set on the slide. Thader rejected. Mruzik and Igidi. And it is set point.
What an impressive block. Amber Igidi, the middle blocker there for Houston, closing it with Mruzik. That's a good teamwork, good communication, as Mruzik is the one on the outside setting that position up for Igidi to come and close it. Their hands, beautiful. Take a look how high they are over and press. Those hands angled into the court. And that is exactly what you want to do, so that ball stays inbounds and that one going straight down.
Timeout Omaha, but the horses are already out of the barn as it's set point for Houston, and lots of breathing room, leading it 24-19. Houston with 8 Americans and 7 internationals. They have a couple of players from Italy, one from Slovakia, Germany, France, Finland, and Brazil. 7 nations represented. And meanwhile, for Omaha, they have 10 from the USA, including 6 out of the University of Nebraska, 1 from Creighton. They have 2 players from Germany and 1 each from Canada, the Netherlands, and Argentina. Set point for Love Houston. Here comes Drevniak trying to postpone that, and she does. Side out Omaha, 24-20.
I'm really liking Drevniak's backcourt attack. They're going to her, the D-ball, the middle pipe that we call it as well, so really versatile all over the back row.
Larson, short serve, has him out of system. Thompson, dig on the dime from Larson, and there's Jaali Winters, and gets another point. 24-21. Houston, do you take the timeout now, or do you wait one more point? Adriana Fitzmaurice checks in.
Trying to put a bigger block in front right now so they can get this stop and get some momentum on their side. That's the reason for that substitution.
Dykema comes out, and Omaha going without a setter. See that a lot from Houston. And Thompson went long and did not get the touch. And it's 24-22. And now there's a challenge to see whether or not Thompson got the touch on their 4th set point. Or what would be their 3rd set point. Again, 40 high-speed cameras in the building, Hawkeye technology, which is why we can resolve these things quickly. What do you think?
Hard to tell on that one. It looks
unsuccessful.
Yep.
And we play on.
So they will keep the challenge. Oh no, they lose the challenge, excuse me, since Houston made that one. They won one and lost one.
They get
And
2
now
more
a
each
call
set.
for a timeout to try to slow things down here for Omaha, as they have made the substitution to put Adriana Fitzmaurice in the right front position to try to slow that outside hitter down.
It's a 5-2 run for Omaha. And I already said the horses are out of the barn. Maybe I was wrong.
Not yet,
It's
Rich.
24-19.
You never know here what can happen. We know that there can be some points scored, runs made. Omaha went on a 4-0 run earlier in this set as well, and here they are again on one.
Omaha trying to keep Houston out of system.
I expect Omaha to go towards Jess Mruzik, number 5 for Houston, as she, as we spoke the other day before the match, she said, yes, I'm used to getting served. They want to get me, you know, get the ball out of system, put more pressure on her. Her first year going pro.
Did it go long? It did not. Bottom dropped out of it. And now it's a 1-point set. How about that? 4 consecutive points for Omaha.
That's right, and going straight down the line at Mruzik, just over her head. Alves there kind of following it, but not making the call.
Houston out of system, still a back set to Thompson over the top. How about this? Omaha with a chance to tie it. It's Jaali Winters who does it. We are even at 24, 5 straight points for Love Omaha.
What a huge play here for Omaha. Beautiful dig. Jordan Thompson of Houston going up and tipping that one. Not my favorite, want to stay aggressive, but Omaha takes advantage.
Here's Mruzik again out of system. Dig by Larson, Blossom. Teeing up Winters, rejected. Ijidi and Thompson. What a big block to finally get Larson off the service line and put Houston back up on top with another set point, 25-24.
And again, a double sub here for Omaha. Gabby Blossom, the other setter, going out for a few points here, and that's what Coach Susie Fritz said. They got to find the right time to make that double sub. They do that about 2 times a match, or a set, excuse me.
Gotta have it. Drevniak, dug by the setter Hancock, set by Mruzik, swing by Thompson, off the hands, and there it is. Houston in their 7th set point, finally takes set 1. Oh baby, if you're a Love Houston fan, you're thinking, whoo. Wipe off your forehead. They had a 24-19 lead, and Omaha tied it, but Houston finally gets it.
Well, Omaha had some nice serving pressure, getting Houston in trouble, but not enough. Houston's back, riding off the high from winning that classic, playing just like they did this past weekend, bringing in the heat. Can Omaha respond?
The great Jordan Thompson, 8 kills, hit 370 in the first set.
And she is putting it wherever she wants. We have seen her attacking the ball, all different areas of the court, down the line, deep angle, you name it. And not only that, she's hitting over the top of this block tonight. And that is why she is such an elite opposite player here, one of the best in the world. Last night we did not get to see her play against Austin as they were getting a little bit of rest, but has not slowed her down one bit. Coming out hot already. 8 kills. Look at that hitting percentage. 375. That is impressive.
Years ago, 16-year-old traveling overseas, playing volleyball, wrote herself a letter, dug it up, came to her 8.5 years later. It told her, Jordan, this is past Jordan. I hope you're still playing volleyball, still loving it, and still smiling. Check, check, and check. Rischel off the high hands. Maddie Kingdon-Rischel puts Houston up. Omaha never led that first set. There were ties at 12, at 15, and at 24, but Omaha never led. Micah Hancock will serve for Houston. Omaha needs a side out quickly here, and Larson got dug by Alvis, set by Mruzik. Here comes Kingdon-Rischel over the top. Lunging play by the setter, Gabby Blossom. Fitzmaurice gets the side out for Omaha. Adriana Fitzmaurice, human biology major at Stanford.
Good pickup here by Gabby Blossom, the setter. So Jordan Larson taking that one and bumping it up. Fitzmaurice does a nice job waiting and getting up high for a high swing.
Hancock. Rischel over the top. Lunging play by wong-orantes. Winters. Overdig by Alvis. Blossom quick to the middle. Wow, fader dug by Alvis again. That was a good dig. Alvis having a better match tonight for sure. Wong-orantes the bump set. Winters over the top. Oh, nice little roll shot for Jaali Winters.
Well, Winters has been bringing the heat every single swing, coming in strong as she approaches, which set that nice soft roll shot over the block. Creates that open spot for her. You're cranking it every single time. They're back on their heels.
Hancock's back set to Thompson, and she puts that ball straight down to the floor.
Well, that's a one-on-one, meaning only one blocker up. Jaali Winters for Omaha is the only one outside on there. The middle not quick enough there to make the read. Went with Igidi, the middle, doing the work there, holding Omaha's middle blocker.
Omaha's first lead of the match quickly went away. Fitzmaurice blocked by Igidi and Mruzik. Fitzmaurice reloads off the soft block. Bumps at Alvis. Hancock. TNF JT off the block of Winters and out of bounds. And Jordan Thompson with another kill, her 10th already. I mean, she's got a match high 19 swings. She's hitting 420. Everybody knows the ball's going to Jordan Thompson, and they can't stop her.
It still doesn't matter, but she's that good.
Winters, Alvis somehow keeping it alive. Free ball coming for Omaha. They look to even it up. It's Winters putting it down. Jaali Winters.
Larson running in to get that free ball in a little bit of a lower tempo on this pass to keep that offense flowing. Quick to the outside pin. Blockers not able to close. Winters attacks the seam, which is the middle of the block.
Good court vision. Emily Thader's serve. And let it go. Not a good decision in that case.
That one just dropping right at the end there. Almost looked like it was going long, but you really need to follow that ball all the way to the end line. Omaha, from what we've seen so far, has had some very good deep serves that are landing in.
Another one. A short serve. Mruzik did well. Blocked by Stivrins. Lauren Stivrins. She had been a middle blocker in her career, but when she came here, they liked the middle blockers that they had. And so they had her playing opposite, but since Candelari Herrera is out with an injury, they have Stivrins back in the middle.
And it's good to be versatile. Here she is, back in on the court, getting some big blocks.
Thader, that other middle that they like so much. Service air, she comes out. 5-4 Omaha. Amber Igidi, second-year pro from Louisiana, serves. Gabby Blossom going to Fitzmaurice. Mruzik. Very good blocking outside. Drevniak. Pardon me, that's Winters. That's Jaali Winters with the kill. Winters with 8 kills and a dozen swings.
And Winters is attacking that middle seam again. There she goes, right in between both players, having a lot of success.
Very appropriate name for what's going on here in Omaha right now, because let me tell you, it's in the 20s
In Austin.
outside.
I know you think we are, 'cause it's that cold.
You think
but
we're in Omaha, in Austin, thank you.
we're not used to this weather here in Texas. I told my kids and they said, what? In Texas? I thought it was supposed to be like 100 degrees.
Omaha by 1, Jordan Thompson serving. Dykema going outside to Winters. Bauer got a hand on it. Mruzik. Dug by wong-orantes. Winters. And Alvis couldn't dig it. Jaali Winters with her 7th kill. In fact, number 8 in 13 swings. And hitting over 500.
Another good dig. Wong-orantes right in the perfect spot and gets that dig up high enough to push it out. Winters is on fire right now.
And now she'll serve. Good pass, Hancock. Teeing up Mruzik. And Mruzik is terminal. Jess Mruzik, fresh off the campus of Penn State, where she helped the Nittany Lions to the NCAA championship, their first in 10 years. Livonia, Michigan native, 3 years at Michigan, and then 2 years at Penn State. Larson going crossbody.
I love when Omaha is getting that fast tempo out to the pin, to Larson, to Winters, because it's causing some trouble here for Houston. They're not able to get both blockers there, and these hitters are attacking. You can see right there, down the middle of the block in that seam.
Overhand pass by Mruzik, Kingdon Rischel. Dykema unable to dig it.
Well, I just love Maddie Rischel. She is a complete player. Steady passing game in the serve receive and just such an incredible and smart attacker as well. She brings the heat. She knows exactly where to put it, makes the right decision.
And second in love in digs per set, 3.6. And she's not a libero. Bader going hard angle and going wide.
Well, if you want to play here at the pro level as an outside, you've got to have some good ball control, be able to pass and make those digs to stay on the court, and she has done that her whole career.
Yes, she has. Maddie Kingdon Rischel. Here is Christina Bauer. Told you, 2024 Olympian for France. France was in the same pool as Team USA. Went 0-3. Although they took Team USA to 29-27 in a couple of sets. Drevniak down into the tape. Yeah.
Drevniak dropped her arm a little bit on that one, trying to kind of shove it over the net. No touch, goes into the top of the tape. But I like the mix-up. We've mostly seen the heat from her, so I like to see a little bit of variety.
Just because it didn't work out doesn't mean it wasn't the right idea. A great serve by Bauer. Mruzik setting up Kingdon Rischel, going for the high hands, didn't get him. But they're going to check.
They had a little back and forth there at the net. Drevniak made a look. I think she knows if they challenge it, it'll.
That didn't look like it got Thader's hand. And so the challenge unsuccessful. And we're even at 9 here in the second set. Susie Fritz's team had won their first 3 matches this year. Since then, including the Love Classic, they've lost 4 of 5. Quick to Igidi. She takes care of business. Amber Igidi. It's 10-9 Houston.
And she's bringing it in from last night. Last night, 10 kills. Look at that. Wow, elevation right in between the block, attacking the seam again. These blockers just, the game is so quick. You can see it's hard to get and close the block.
Would you call that a 31 set?
Yes.
3 feet away, 1 foot above the net. Larson, wrist away. Larson with a kill.
That's a sharp angle. Wow, very impressive. Thumb down. Look, just love that. Feels good, I'll tell you that.
So a 31 set is where the setter's 3 feet away from the middle blocker and the set is a foot above the net, right? Isn't that what I'm told?
Yes, it's a little bit in front, not the one, the quick, that's right in front of the center,
right,
but
yeah,
they're
to
pushing
3
them
feet
a
away.
little bit. Yep,
A 32
exactly.
would be 3 feet away and 2 feet above. Talking with Cameron Irwin, that's what she said.
Mostly we've seen such quick offenses here. Don't see a lot of those higher sets.
Right.
It is an option.
And that one goes long for Larson. 11-10, Houston leading Omaha. There's Maddie Kingdon-Rishel. She said she got to spend Thanksgiving and Christmas at home for the first time in a long time. These players love getting to play professionally in their home nation. Winters off the block of IGD and Thompson. Dykema there. Winters again. Reloads. Winters this time with another kill. And look at this. We're back even at 11.
Had a little juice on that one. A little different hand on that ball. Wasn't the hardest hit that we saw before, but you don't always need that. Had a good side spin. Giving some trouble there for the dig.
She and Drebniak, quite the combination. Left side, right side, huh? Mruzik. Jess Mruzik.
Don't want to give her an open net. And Mruzik, I asked her, and we'll tell you later.
And how about the nice pass by the middle blocker, Amber Igidi on the short serve. 12-11 Houston. They lead 1-0. Jess Mruzik, fresh off the campus of Penn State, 7 kills, hitting .460, first year as a pro.
Well, she was such an impressive collegiate player, one of the top outsides, and like you mentioned earlier, won the NCAA championship this year. And I asked her, what's it like now being a pro? What's the change? And she said, you know what, at Penn State, we trained and played at such a high level that that part is transferred over. It's those little tweaks and adjustments of, you know, maybe before she's going up and hitting every single ball hard at the collegiate level, but now you can't always do that. Everyone here is good. You've got to find different strategies and ways, and sometimes it's about putting the ball in a good spot that will give trouble to the team.
Yeah,
so
by
she's
that
still bringing the heat from what we see, but also doing some other tricks and things up her sleeve.
Said she learned that from Massimo Barbolini. Sometimes if you don't have a good swing in it, just send a free ball to the setter, or the opposite. Bauer, dug by wong-orantes. Hancock, back set. Thompson over the top. Nice little crafty play by Jordan Thompson. You have to be aware of the express, and that leaves the hole open for the local.
It does, because you don't want to get a concussion if you come in too short on her big attack, but that's why that sets up perfectly for short over the block.
You saw Massimo Barbolini, the head coach, who really helped Mruzik adjust to being a professional. Mruzik, Bauer and Thompson keep it alive, but that was, oh, it's a double that went over the net.
Yeah, hands weren't together, so called that a double. You can double the ball on the first or second contact. However, you cannot on the third contact double it and it crosses the net.
Yep. And there it was. It came spinning out of Bauer's hand. Good call by the up official, Kevin Wendelboe. Bauer, dug by Larson. Wow, that was wong-orantes. Kept alive by Dykema, kill for Dykema. What in the world? How about the defense for Omaha on that one? Larson, wong-orantes, and then Dykema.
Well, they are really all over the place, giving themselves opportunities, and that's what Coach Susie Fritz said is we've got to create opportunities for us to score points because this Houston team is very tough.
How does Omaha, how are they just 5th in the league in digs per set at 13.4?
We'll see after this match.
Wow. Cross court, and no good for Mruzik.
Mruzik having to think a little bit. They're putting up a good block on her on the outside pin. So now she's trying to avoid it instead of attacking it.
What a moment winning that championship. Head coach Katie Schumacher, colleague battling breast cancer. Incredible. There's Mruzik. Mruzik going high hands, and this time gets the kill.
And a good adjustment there. The other one long, kind of not a good contact on the ball going long, but Mruzik makes an adjustment, gets her feet in a better spot, so she's got that high reach attacking the line.
By the way, Mruzik, great student as well. Bachelor in Exercise Science from Michigan, MBA from Penn State, a grad certificate in Business Analytics from Penn State. Winters! Oh man, getting up high, Jaali Winters.
She is. Houston's block having a hard time getting out there and closing it, and that's the thing, when you've got a lot of weapons and you're passing well, the middle blocker has to hold a touch longer on the other athletes, so it's causing some trouble to get out there for Bauer and close the block on Winters.
On cue, Winters will serve. Olanko going to Froling. Dub sub with Froling and Olanko in. The players who saw a lot of action last night. There's Larson, and Jordan Larson off the tape and one.
Yeah, Froling #1 for Houston. A lot of playing time last night, 10 kills, had 3 blocks to add in the mix. Did a nice job.
7th tie of the set. Mruzik serve has him out of system. And still Drevniak with the set to the right side, tools the block.
I'm loving Omaha's bench too. When they get a point or a big dig or a kill, they're dancing over there, doing different moves. Good energy, good culture. Love that.
Lauren Stivrin serve. Kingdon Ruschel, blocked by Thader and Drevniak. Froling sends it over the top. Nice creative play by the second-year pro out of the University of San Diego, Grace Froling.
Yeah, Froling last night, she was loving that angle attack. She had a lot of success. This one going angle again, but feels the presence of both blockers and just takes a little bit off of it to hit that open area in the middle of the court.
Drevniak, dug by Olanko. Mruzik with the set, Froling with the swing. Lunging dig effort by Winters, could not quite get it. And Froling comes up with a kill. That's her second.
And this is what you would call out of system because the setter is not actually setting the ball. Mruzik, the other outside hitter there, setting a high ball to Froling, and she has no problem attacking that deep to the angle.
I think you could put Mruzik in any position, right?
Yeah.
And there's Jordan Larson. You know who Mruzik reminds me a little bit of is Brooke Nunaville, former Oregon Duck.
Yes.
Now playing in the Pro
Incredible
Volleyball Federation. Can do a lot of different things.
Very talented, versatile, well-rounded. And now we've got Omaha using the double sub. Gabby Blossom will come in and be the setter, number 13 right there, back to the service line.
Blossom, second-year pro out of Penn State and University of San Diego. Final year at USD in 2022. There's Olanko to Froling. Done by Blossom. Fitzmaurice. Kingdon Ruschel. Maddie Kingdon Ruschel looking back to make sure that it was ruled in, and it was.
Well, I think the up ref called a touch on the block, and it looks like Omaha's head coach Susie Fritz calling for a challenge.
Oh, there was definitely a touch. So Maddie was looking back, making sure that the touch was there. Is that what they're challenging? I mean, you can see it. You can see it at full speed.
Fans. They're responding to the.
Yeah.
You can see that right pinky moving around.
And live action, you can see the ball change direction. So 18-17 Houston. They won the first set 26-24. On their 7th set point. 24-19 lead that Omaha tied at 24.
Keep an eye, we've got Micah Hancock at the line with her deadly serve.
Always keep an eye on her. Here comes trouble. Oh, wong-orantes, one Olympian and another. And Thader Alves went for the pancake and didn't get it. Emily Thader. How about the pass by Justine Wong-orantes? This is one U.S. Olympian digging passing from another.
But look at that, she slides right into it. I mean, Wong-orantes, one of the best liberos in the world.
Service error for Jordan Larson at an inopportune time. And now here comes Maddie Kingdon-Rischel.
So right now, look for Maddie Kingdon-Rischel to go down the line to Winters on the outside. Make her do the work since she's in the front row as well.
There's Larson. And now Winters. Excellent coverage by Love Omaha. Free ball coming. Houston trying to go up by 2. It's Jordan Thompson off the back set from Micah Hancock. One Olympian to another.
Thompson just attacking the block. On that one, Winters of Omaha, you could see she's like, I gotta get my hands quicker over. Gotta get quicker and pressed over the net so she can't tool it like that.
Overpass, Igidi. Wow, somehow Larson kept that up. Hancock. Combo play, Mruzik. Off of Fitzmaurice. Back to Thompson. Just finding a seam in the block. Exactly what she intended.
Well, Thompson saw that set came in and looks like she was gonna crank it, but takes a lot off of it and puts it in a good spot.
21-18 Houston, timeout taken by Omaha. This is the largest lead of the set for either team.
Well, Houston's doing a nice job right now. Even if it's not a perfect pass or the dig, they're out of system plays, they're taking care of business and getting those points, even on an offset. Right now, Omaha, got to put that service pressure on. First side out the ball and then get back to the line and get those out of system plays that head coach Susie Fritz said they needed to do.
Houston 4 points away from going up 2-0. They have Maddie Kingdon-Rischel at the service line. Kingdon-Rischel had a heavy-handed kill to get the match point on Sunday in the Love Classic final. 10 kills, 12 digs, 1 block, 3 service aces in that championship match. Now she's serving for Love Houston. Good pass by Larson. Blossom going to Fitzmaurice off the soft block. Kingdon-Rischel there. Hancock back set. Jordan Thompson off the soft block of Thader. There's Winters. Dug by Mruzik. JT pushing it across court. Wow. She's just making stuff up out there.
I mean, that's just the talent level right there of Jordan Thompson. I mean, comes in, sees it, and this is a very difficult set to hit, coming from behind her head, and she makes an excellent decision to put that in a tough spot.
That was just so crafty. Service error for Kingdon-Rischel, snaps the 4-0 run for Houston. Now 22-19, and Thader will go back to serve. Thader, the 8th-year pro from University of Missouri, 7 years overseas. Big swing from Mruzik. Big kill for Jess Mruzik. And now Houston 2 points away from going up 2-0.
Mruzik certainly has a heavy arm, a lot of power behind it. That one looked like she kind of took a little bit of a pause on that. Came in a little bit quicker than she thought, but still goes up and gets the big kill.
9 kills. Jordan Thompson has 14. Fitzmaurice. Fitzmaurice reloads, second swing of the point. Wong-orantes covers it up. Blossom now teeing up Winters, who tools the block. It's a side out for Omaha, 23-20. This is the point where they went on a run in the first set, down 24-19, and they tied it before losing.
That's right, and these sets going pin to pin, making Houston blocker work. Bauer in the middle. Right there, Winters comes in on a thumb down, attacking the outside hand of Bauer that's just not pressed over and sealing the net.
When you talk about pin to pin, that's the way Houston's run their offense. Jaali just 2 kills in the match. Bauer just 1. And there's Mruzik pushing it down the line and going wide. And all of a sudden, 23-21. Massimo Barbolini's taking a timeout right now.
Yeah, getting those middles involved a little bit more so those outside hitters have one less set of hands in front of them.
Jaali Winters, the 27-year-old from Creighton. And Winters so far in this one having a very nice match. 12 kills, hitting .470.
Well, she is doing an excellent job coming in, 2 blockers up, 1, you name it, making the right decision at the right time, doing the work. She's also getting served tonight, handling that just fine.
Yes, she is. Jaali Winters at one point had more than 90 school records at Creighton. Single game, single season in career. Still holds more than 80. Founder of a company called Icon Athletics, dedicated to helping female athletes run their own sports camps. Since graduating, she's run camps of her own in her hometown of Ankeny, Iowa. There were no NIL opportunities when she played, but she's helping others capitalize on their opportunities. Bump set by wong-orantes. Gotta have it. Drevniak. Cross body. Kimberly Drevniak. Suddenly Omaha within 1. This is the 2nd consecutive set. Houston has led Omaha back into it.
Drevniak mixing it up. We've seen a lot of angle from her, but they gave her some line and she takes it. Nice range for her all over the place. Good serve.
Houston
tough
needs
pass.
Mruzik. Blocked by Stivrins. Covered up nicely by Hancock. Swing by JT. Larson was there. One Olympian digging another. Swing for Winters. Alvis. And it's put down by Drevniak on the overdig. And all of a sudden we're tied at 23. Timeout again taken by Houston. Now remember in the first set it was 24-19 Houston. Omaha tied it. But Houston got the next point, and they would go on their 7th set point to win it. So what happens here? Is Houston able to get that side out like they did in the first set that they need?
Well, we know JT's in the front row, so good chance they're going to get the ball to her since she's been so successful tonight. But I really like Omaha's service pressure they've been putting on right now, giving Houston some trouble. And so their set is a little bit more predictable of where Hancock's going to go, because the pass hasn't been right on, so
it's
they can keep that pressure on.
5-1 run. This is the 12th tie of this set. We had 3 ties in the first set. Won by Houston, 26-24. Laura Dijkema from the Netherlands, 19th year pro, serves it. Good pass, Hancock going to Jordan Thompson, and why not? Overdig by Dijkema. Hancock again with the options. Thompson reloads. Thompson gets that kill. It gets them to set point. And she will serve.
Even with 2 blockers, because right now Houston's not setting the middle as much, so the Omaha middle is releasing and going out to Thompson, trying to put some more pressure on.
Earlier this year, with their team trailing at 14-12 in Austin, and she ends it with an ace. She served 3 points of a 4-0 run back then, and here she ends the 2nd set with an ace.
Beautiful hand, elevation. You see that ball starts at such a high point and then barely goes over the net, skimming it, dropping right in front. What a serve.
So Omaha, the more rested team, trails it 2-0. Houston, despite the loss last night, they won 5 of their last 6. The hottest team in League One volleyball, and they have a 2-0 lead over Omaha. And we have 2 sets in the books here at the HEB Center at Cedar Park, north of downtown Austin. And this neutral site matchup, match 1 of our doubleheader, Houston, the team that's playing their 5th match in the last 7 days. They lead 2 sets to none. Meanwhile, Omaha is playing their 3rd match in the last 6 days. Jordan Larson, the 4-time Olympian, 4-time Olympic medalist. And Micah Hancock, as Houston starts in rotation 1, will serve it away. And Micah Hancock starts it off on the right foot.
I mean, how can you not start off with her serving every single set? She has such a power. Look at the spin on the ball. Looks like she's going to hit it down the line, but such a beautiful hand.
Has him out of system. Wong-orantes going outside to Jordan Larson, and Larson finding the floor anyway. So Omaha making lemonade out of lemons there.
That's what Jordan Larson can do. Why she's one of the best.
By the way, the previous ace by Micah Hancock moves her past Kelsey Cook for the love lead in aces. She now has 11.
Looks like a little water or sweat on the floor, wiping it up.
And Gabby Blossom, typical setter, will get down and do it herself, right? She determined that it was already up, so. Now here Larson will serve. Thompson over the top, lunging try, and Fitzmaurice unable to get it.
Well, so far, I think 100% success on that short little tip over the block, so Omaha needs to make an adjustment there. And I know it's hard against Thompson because she can come in and crank it over the block as well, so you got to be careful.
It's a lot like a baseball pitcher. You got the
right,
fastball, you got to be geared up, you got to be ready for that fastball, but then that leaves you susceptible to the changeup.
That's right.
Jordan Thompson has the entire arsenal of pitches, doesn't she? Fitzmaurice, covered up nicely by Jaali Winters. Fitzmaurice reloads over the top. Jess Mruzik, cross body toward the back line.
I got to give a little shout out here to Key Alves, the libero for Houston. Last night, a little bit of a struggle there with the digging, but tonight she has really created a lot of opportunity for her team, getting in the right spots and getting some crucial digs.
Show me the... Service there for Maddie Kingdon-Rischel. 3-2. Houston looking for a sweep of Omaha. Emily Thader's serve. Pass on the dime, Igidi, blocked by Stivrins.
Stivrins, nice footwork there, just a little pop over to the right. Take a look, she's keeping an eye on it. And just a little pop up, hands pressed over. That's the key on those quick sets, to front the hitter, get those hands sealed and over the net, strong, aggressive push. And we've yellow card here.
Here comes Thompson. And Jordan Thompson with yet another kill. Wow, what a match she's having. Thompson with 17 kills, 29 swings, hitting .510. (4-3) Houston. Stivrins. Owen Stivrins.
Crafty shot by Stivrins in the middle. Sees the open spot, shoves it there. The no-looky cookie.
The no-looky cookie. Like it.
Catches Micah Hancock off, cheating a little bit forward, not ready for that one.
Right over the top of the tape from Dykema. Hancock, combo play, Mruzik, dug by Justine Wong-orantes. Right at the net, and the point goes the way of Omaha.
Yeah, that set flying on way too close to make a move on that one. You can see Omaha's speed.
Point
They're
went the way of Houston.
trying to speed that ball along, but just a little bit too much.
5-4 Houston and Thompson serve. Pass by Wong-orantes, little paintbrush from Stivrins, getting the bottom of the ball and getting the kill.
Well, yeah, back-to-back. Stivrins coming in. Take a look at this replay. Coming in one way and cranking it back the opposite. She's got that down. Back-to-back kills.
Now her teammate Jaali Winters will serve. Mruzik got the pass. Mruzik with the swing, dug by Winters. Dykema teeing up Larson. Back at you. Point Houston coming up big at the net. And they lead it 6-5.
That's what I'd like to see Omaha right now. Get those transition points. They're getting some digs, giving themselves opportunities. But Houston is not letting them get by their big block.
Pass by Winters. Outside to Larson, crossbody. Jordan Larson. She does so many things well, doesn't she?
She does. She's carries a big load out here on the court, staying on 6 rotation, outside hitter, meaning she does not come off. She's passing, playing defense, creating offense. Look at that, giving her a small spot and she finds it.
They call Larson the governor. Hooper, Nebraska native. I asked her what she thought of that nickname, and she said, I don't know. I guess it's okay. People have fun with it. And she said she actually met Jim Pillen, the governor of Nebraska, and they looked at each other and said, Governor? Governor? And then at the match in Omaha a few weeks ago, he was actually there courtside. Yeah.
She's the governor of volleyball. How about that?
There she is. And there she is, Jordan Larson, the 17th year pro. A gold medal in 2021 in Tokyo, also 2 silvers and a bronze. Drobniak rejected by Igidi. 9-6 Houston.
That's that right hand of Igidi going on that block and dropping it in a little bit on the angle with a good, strong press. Igidi played last night, so we saw her in action, had a good match with 10 kills.
She was their lone starter who started. They also had Jess Mruzik, who played a lot, and Maddie Kingdon-Rishel, who played only back row. Those are the only 3 starters that saw action for them yesterday. Igidi, the 24-year-old, having another good match.
Ali, you're doing your hair so beautifully. Does that mean you forgive me?
I'll try. I mean, you were only, what was it, 2 hours late?
About 1 and 45 minutes.
It's okay. I've already told Dad. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh my gosh, you didn't tell him.
You said forgive you. You didn't say don't tell anyone. So, pick one.
Okay, baby, let's go. You're done.
It's time to hoop anyways.
Yeah, not yet. I love you. So get them.
League One Volleyball is presented by Adidas and by the Love Finals, where the first League One Volleyball champion will be crowned. Join us April 10th, 11th, and 13th in Louisville. Tickets are now on sale. Go to LOVBfinals.com for more details. Really loving this league, huh? And it features 10 of the 13 silver medal winning Olympians from Paris, 9 of the 12. from Tokyo, and there is Justine Wong-orantes, who was on both of those teams. You know, she lost her spot on the national team in 2018. She was distraught. She told her mom, I want to win Olympic gold. Most international tournaments, 14 players, 2 Libros. The Olympics, 12 players, 1 Libro. She got the spot for 2020, and after the year postponement, she went to Tokyo, won gold. And Coach Karai told the LA Times during the 2021 Olympics, I got to give her so much credit for her resilience and tenacity. It's a great story of not losing faith. And there's a block for Houston. And so they have a 10-6 lead. But for Justine Wong-orantes, it's really an incredible story of just sticking with it, and one of the best Libros in the world.
Well, and that's exactly why, because she doesn't give up. She works hard. She puts everything she has into it. And it's been really fun to watch her career and her elevate the game. And like I mentioned earlier, one of the best Libros in the world.
Good pass by Winters. Drevniak just using the block.
Well, I like that adjustment, because in these rallies, Omaha is getting the digs, but Houston is shutting them down with a huge block. So you've got to make an adjustment. So that was a very smart choice by Drevniak.
Hancock going to Kingdon Rischel. There's Wong-orantes. Larson, fellow Olympian. Swing, I love the big swing by Micah Hancock. Oh, she's so fun to watch. Free ball coming. It was Alvis with the set. Rischel with the swing. And point Omaha. Rischel did not get the high hands.
But
and they're going to check it.
So thinking that she did.
Got that index finger. The challenge successful, and it's 11-7.
Barbolini is having a lot of success with those challenges tonight.
Yes, he is. Massimo Barbolini, 2 World Cups, 2 European Championships as head coach of the Italian national team. Oh, big swing by Drevniak. Did she ever fly high?
She certainly did. I just flew out of my seat on that one. What a sweet swing. That was very powerful.
You did actually get up a little bit, didn't you?
I did. That's the kind of air I get now, out of my seat.
Here comes Larson. Thompson going down the line. There's JT doing it again, 18 kills. Hitting better than 500. That was her 30th swing of this match.
Well, just not quick enough. Look at that. Gives her a little bit of the line, and she attacks it. That's just excellent vision.
Wong-orantes with the set. Winters, they need it. Blocked by Thompson and Igidi.
That technique and discipline on the block here of Thompson and Igidi. The hands turned into the court, because that could easily be a tool and go out of bounds. But because of that good handwork, that ball is staying in.
It is 13-8. And timeout taken by Love Omaha as they try to stave off a sweep. And Houston rested a lot of their starters yesterday, but still, they got to be gassed. Their 5th match in 7 days. Starters playing their 4th match in 7 days. And yet they have a 2-0 lead and a 5-point lead in the 3rd.
Well, and we talked about that fatigue of resting people, and then what do you do coming out today? This is what you do, what we see. Houston, efficiency, taking care of business, coming out. They're up 2 sets right now. Their blocking game is on fire. Omaha's not having an answer right now. We saw Drevniak with a good soft touch off the block. I'd like to see some more creativity with the attacks, because Houston's block is stopping the strong swings.
Bauer pushing it toward the back line, speared by Rischel, kept alive by Micah Hancock. Drevniak, one-hand dig by Kingdon Rischel. Wow, what excellent defense by Houston this point. 2nd consecutive free ball for Omaha. This time, can they capitalize? Dykema going outside to Winters. Hancock back set. Jordan Thompson off speed. Lunging play by the setter Dykema. Set by Thader. Swing by Drevniak going high hands. Didn't get him. What an incredibly hard-earned point for the defense for Houston. Kingdon Rischel, Alvis.
I mean, so many efforts on
Hancock.
this long rally that we've had. Maybe the longest one of the night so far to keep it alive.
Largest lead of the match here in the third set, 14-8 Houston. That was some defense by Love Houston. Back row attack, Drevniak, and she finds the seam in the block, and Thompson hits the floor hard, but has a smile on her
let's
face.
hope she's okay, but she's laughing that one off. Goes off the block. Looks like it hit her in the chin.
Yeah, she took one on the chin, so
we
to
saw
speak.
some head bonks yesterday like soccer, but that one did not come up.
Including a kill. Was it Kingdon? No, it wasn't. Who was it who had the kill off her head? It was quite a nice play. Mruzik. And Mruzik with another one. Jess Mruzik with her 11th kill. Let's look at the previous point and this hitting her in the chin. Ooh.
That probably stings, but she laughed it off, and she's back at it.
Like her younger self told her, keep smiling, but she does so in any situation. Dykema going for the dump. Pancake by Kingdon Rischel, who seems to be everywhere defensively. And the point for Houston. Mruzik after that great pancake.
I mean,
Maddie Rischel.
the gritty play by Rischel, just right there. Awareness, throwing it out, pancake, keeping it up.
And then she pointed in the
Jaali
air.
lifts it up. Yep, Mruzik, nice step close to the ball, gets in front of it, puts it in a perfect spot.
Sometimes you just got to find a way to do it. On the slide, Stivrins. Warren Stivrins has had some good moments in this one.
She has. When she's getting the ball, she's finding good spots on the court, and it's going down. I'd like to see her get a little more action here to open things up.
Laura Dykema, 35th birthday was Tuesday. The Dutch setter and her serve. Here's Thompson, dug by Larson, but we had a net violation against Omaha. And it's 17-10 Houston. They're closing in on a sweep. Love Houston. Again, their 5th match in 7 days, but maybe they're floating high after winning $100,000 as a team as they took the Love Classic. And Jaali Winters gets the side out for Omaha, 17-11 Houston. Maddie Kubik Banks checking in for Love Omaha for the first time. And she will serve. Kubik Banks, the West Des Moines, Iowa native. Went to Nebraska 2019 to 2022. Volleyball Magazine had her as the 2019 National Freshman of the Year. And she will serve. On the slide, Christina Bauer. Haven't seen a slide attack from her that much this match. Element of surprise.
And again, getting those middles going, adding them in, opening up the pin hitters to have a little bit less pressure on the block.
That's 2 kills for Bauer, 2 kills for Igidi. The work has come from the pins in this one. Hard angle attack for Drevniak and goes wide. 19-11, Love Houston. Stivrins. Mruzik with the set. Kingdon Rischel going cross court and going wide.
Just a little too wide. She wanted that one. You could see after.
There's the veteran Maddie Kingdon Rischel. That word Kingdon on her back until this year. Been married 9 years. First time she was born, her husband Paul Rischel's name on her back. It's her last name too, but always known as Kingdon. She had stuck with it until this year. Drevniak. That's one for Omaha, 19-13. First 2 sets, Houston had significant leads, and they let Omaha back in, and Massimo Barbolini wants to make sure that that doesn't happen in this set. Houston was able to recover and win each of the first 2. Love Houston trains at one of the Houston Skyline clubs. Meanwhile, Love Omaha They will be training at Premier, Nebraska there in Omaha. Love is building a new facility for Premier, Nebraska there in Omaha, and it's going to be ready next year.
How exciting. I mean, a new facility, just the investment in the sport. I just keep thinking, these are my first games for Love, but how incredible this is for these athletes to be able to compete at home at the highest level. I mean, I've been so impressed, the speed and quickness that these athletes are playing.
More than 60 locations for Love clubs, 1,500 junior teams around the country in 26 states. And this is the start of something special. Drevniak going to the back line, but Mruzik there. Combo play, Thompson blocked by Thader. Well, JT hadn't gotten blocked much in this match. That's just the second time.
Yeah, and they need that to get that block going. You can see the passion after that from Thader, excited, good press over the net. Omaha been a little bit slow in that blocking category.
It's a 3-0 run, 19-14, and Lawrence Divrins will serve again. Polanco with the set, and Kingdon Rischel goes long. It's a 4-0 run, 19-15. Got a challenge called. Massimo Barbolini throws down the challenge. That ball's in.
Oh, well, there we go.
And so challenge successful. Barbolini's got a pretty good record along those lines in this match.
And then Bauer will go back to the line. As you mentioned, 3 aces yesterday. Has a tough serve, just drops right in front of you. And Omaha's setter in the middle of the court, so look for her to attack that area.
Bauer twice been named the top middle blocker in the top league in France, and there's another ace. You called it, and right on cue, Christina Bauer. Nice work, Nicole.
Take a look at this. You can see the setter's right in the middle of the court. So a little chaos there, and she's attacking it.
Remember, a moment ago, looked like it was 19-15, but then the challenge was successful. Now 21-14, and Houston closing in. Larson. Jordan Larson tooling the block. 38-year-old Jordan Larson has 8 kills in this one, 23 swings, hitting 170, also 9 digs. One service ace. Drevniak serves for Omaha. Polanco with the bump set. Kingdon Rischel. Drevniak there on the back end off the soft block. Back row attack by Maddie Kubik-Banks. And now, after that attack error, 22-15. As Houston is 3 points away from a 3-set victory over Omaha. Micah Hancock, as if things couldn't get any worse for Omaha, back into serve. Again, watch what she can do.
Wow.
It's an ace for Hancock, her second of the match.
Houston serve, they've really attacked that last 2 feet of the court today with their serve and getting a lot of aces tagging the end line.
Hancock rested last night. Pass by Kubik-Banks, Drevniak. Mruzik trying to dig it. Kept alive by Hancock. Free ball coming for Omaha. They need this and a lot more. Larson off speed. Kingdon Rischel there. Jordan Thompson trying to get him to match point, and she does. Jordan Thompson now has 19 kills. Match point coming up for Houston as they try to win for the 6th time in their last 7 matches overall, regular season and Love Classic. The pass by Larson. Drevniak gotta have it, and she gets it done. Delaying things for a moment, 24-16. Love Houston playing the back-to-back. Omaha last played in the semifinals of the Love Classic. Or last played in the 3rd place match on Sunday. It's Igidi to end it. Amber Igidi. her third kill of the match. Had a big day yesterday. They didn't rely on their middles much in this one. Those attacks came from the pins. Thompson, 19 kills. Mruzik, a dozen kills. Maddie Kingdon-Rischel, 7 kills. And Houston sweeps Omaha in the opening match of this Thursday doubleheader here in Austin.
When I think that rest paid off for Houston, they came out strong tonight, took care of business, and played very efficient volleyball. Omaha tried to answer, got those chances in transition, but Houston's block just wasn't slowing down.
And so that Houston block continued to be good. Let's have a look at what Jordan Thompson did in this one. When they were expecting the fastball, she came with a change. 19 kills, 34 swings, just one attack error. Got blocked twice, hit better than 470. Jordan Thompson, the two-time Olympian, Tokyo Olympics and a sweep at China, had 34 points, the third most in Olympic history. Injured a couple of matches later versus Russia, but missed the rest of the tourney. The team ended up winning Olympic gold anyway. And then helped them to the silver medal in the Paris Games in the summer of 2024. Jordan Thompson, our player of the match. She has another good one, leading Houston to the sweep of Omaha, and she's with Nicole.
Jordan Thompson, huge game tonight, 19 kills. You have been clicking and firing on all cylinders as of late, especially. What's the secret?
I think just trying to be consistent and continuing to find solutions. You know, we've played against these girls a lot, not only this season, but also like on national team and in college. And so I think it makes it harder to score. So it's okay, how can I continue to get creative and just keep talking with Micah and Kaisa, and just really thankful to have great setters.
Yeah, it seems like you have an all-around amazing team, and you guys have been on fire winning the Love Classic. What has been kind of the secret for this team and the chemistry that you guys have created here?
I think the biggest thing is just continuing to grow our grit. Like, we've tried really hard. Obviously, this has been a long week. We've had 5 games in 7 days, so we've had to rely on all 15 girls, and I think it's really cool that we can interchange players and just encourage each other and continue to find ways to battle.
Yeah, it's been awesome to watch. Congratulations.
Thank
Good
you.
luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
And how about a big cheer for Houston in the victory? Jordan Thompson.
Yeah, well done, Jordan Thompson. There are the standings now. Houston has passed Omaha, now 5-3. And again, overall, they have now won 6 of their last 7. And Omaha has dropped 5 of their last 6. That includes the Love Classic from last weekend. 1 match in the books and 1 more to go here in Austin. And it'll be Salt Lake at Austin coming up at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. That will be a blast. Looking forward to it. And Nicole and I will be here for the call. So it was the team that would appear to be more fatigued, Houston, that gets the win over the more rested team, Omaha, and they continue their excellent play. Next match coming up at 7 o'clock. Hope you can join us. My thanks to our great statistician, Kurt Kumi, and for our entire crew, producer Michael Shames, director Seth Biley, for Nicole Branna. This is Rich Burke. Match 2 coming up at 7 o'clock. Houston wins this one.